Love, sweat, and tears, that's the cost of staying. Love, sweat, and tears, that's a grown man praying I'm still here.
Okay.
I don't promise fairy tales, I promise presence. I show up even when I'm tired of explaining. I learned love don't clap when you do it right. It just breathes quiet when it's maintained.
What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Dave G with the IFYS podcast. Information for your soul, where we network, support, promote, shout out, show love, and give people their flowers right here, right now. We're going to jump right into it. We have Milwaukee's very own Rodney Poe, formerly a member of Blackstreet.
Yes, sir. That's facts.
Hey, but originally here doing his thing, then been around the world and
I can't find my baby.
New album then dropped.
Yes, sir.
Love, Sweat, and Tears.
Yeah.
Had the album release party recently in the ATL.
Started it in the mill.
Started it in the mill.
Did the mill first.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Milwaukee first all the time.
It
I
don't
usually
have to
say
be that
that
way. I just like it.
No, but it
that
should
way.
be. Yeah, I respect it. I
Sometimes.
like it.
It was cool.
No, that's what's
I
up.
love my city, but
No, absolutely.
sometimes, you know.
And then you got a couple other shows coming up.
Yeah.
The album is in motion.
The album is in motion. It's in rotation. It should be your favorite album.
Go
of the year.
stream it right now on all platforms.
Yes.
Rodney Poe.
Love, Sweat, and
Love,
Tears.
Sweat, and Tears.
That's the cause of staying.
Uh,
I'm still here.
yeah. So, what's happening, man? How you feeling?
I'm blessed, man. Peaceful. Winning. As I like to say, I'm up on the scoreboard.
Hey, you know what? Ain't nothing like being on the scoreboard, man.
Putting up points right now.
Dig that.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool. How about yourself?
Man, I'm great. I'm great, man. I appreciate you taking a little time out your busy schedule to come down to the IFY's platform and, you know what I'm saying, shoot your shit, man,
Yeah.
because you grinding, man, and your name always been ringing bells for a long time. Like, I done had a couple staples of the city down on the platform, man, which I'm blessed to be able to be a part of. And, you just been one, you know what I'm saying? And to see how you elevated and went to the mainstream, fucking around with Teddy Riley and big name people like that.
Yeah.
I mean, where you at today? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm first of all, thanks for having me, brother. I appreciate the opportunity to be able to speak on your platform. It's always an honor to be heard. You know what I'm saying? Where I am today is, man, I'm excited. You know, I feel like John Wayne. I feel like Clint Eastwood right now. I feel untouchable with music right now.
Let's move this over a little bit more this way. Just a little bit more. My bad. I don't mean to reach across. But yeah, just a little bit more that way.
Okay.
That way you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel,
Perfect.
I feel untouchable, man. With as far as it as far as it pertains to music. Regarding music, I feel untouchable. I feel like I'm in the lane of my own, vocally, creatively, and initially, it's crazy. Initially, I kind of started with a gospel group when I was a kid, but stepping away from that, it's always been me.
Okay.
You know.
So you originally started with a group originally.
Yeah, when I was.
And then you
yeah.
stepped away, did your own thing.
I stepped away and did my own thing.
And then you got back in another group.
Then I got with another group.
And then you stepped away and did your own thing.
Yeah. So
okay, so we can tackle
it's a
all
pattern.
that, but we can go in the process of it.
But even with the group, it's kind of like, if I'm a part of something, it just got to be the right fit for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm a certain type of guy.
Okay, I can dig
And
that.
there's nothing wrong with. You know, I don't like when people, put a spin to um, the energy you have and the type of person you are, and try to make it like you're grandiose or, if you're a winner, you're a winner. If you have
100%.
vision, you got vision.
100%.
And so for me, I've always had vision.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to be a good student while having a vision and still be a good student? Yes, I'm able to do that. And that's what I did with Blackstreet for 11 plus, years, rolling with Ted, all around the world. But initially, again, like I said, I started off with my group, my gospel group, my brother and my sisters. My brother and my sister, and the name of the group was called the Precious Poes.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, right around 18, 19, I really started focusing on singing R&B. First I wasn't singing at all.
Right, and that's
You know what I'm
that's kind of
saying?
where I want to take it from.
Yeah, because I wasn't singing.
like,
Yeah.
You took it back to 18, 19,
Yeah.
and 11 years of rocking with Blackstreet, which
Yeah.
is some. I
Yeah.
definitely don't take nothing from it. But how do you? Where does the young Rodney Poe?
Yeah, it wasn't Rodney
is-
Poe when I was young.
See, that's what.
Yeah.
And see, I want to go there because.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Our foundation is always
Yeah.
how our walls are built.
Yeah. I mean, of course, it was Rodney Poe. That's my name.
Right.
That's my government name. That's not a stage name. That's my name. But, when we come up in the streets, we didn't call our government name out. That was offensive.
At all.
You use my government name, it's going to be
tripping.
a fight. Yeah, it's a problem.
Who are you talking to?
But, so, I wasn't saying Rodney Poe. Even when I first did my first,
What was your singing name?
well, I didn't have a singing name because I wasn't. I would do hooks, but I was rapping because you know how it was, right?
Okay,
you know how it was
okay.
when you come up in the hood. It's like if you the singing guy,
Yeah,
you
was
really
kind of
ain't
soft.
that guy.
You
They
was
thinking
kind
you
of
soft, but they
yeah.
never looked at me like that. I always, I got that look.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Some people
yeah,
just
yeah,
look you in your
yeah,
eye and they
yeah,
tell that
yeah,
you
my
a
bearded
thoroughbred.
Yeah,
but
see,
the fact
exactly.
but the fact that I knew I could sing was my out for me.
Okay.
No matter what I did in the hood, no matter what I was a part of, I knew, like I used to always say when I was young, like,
You
man,
got
no
talent.
matter what I do,
This
as
is
long as
my-
I'm out, if I go to Apollo, I'm going to change the world. I'm going to change the narrative for me and my family.
Dope.
So I knew that one day I would get to the Apollo.
Dope.
And I got to the Apollo, too.
How old was you when you wrote your first, and when you hit your first note and wrote your, whatever it was that was like, you know what, I can sing.
9.
Because I'm going to tell you this. Singing has never been something that somebody just do. Like, you got to
Yeah.
be built. It's
I
gotta
was
be
9
in
years
you, not
old,
on you.
bro.
9 years old.
I sold my first song to my uncle for a bike. Yeah. He gave me a 10-speed bike.
Shout out to the uncle for the bike.
Yeah.
So your uncle sung the song after that? Like you wrote it and you
Yeah.
sung it to him.
Yeah.
And then he used the song.
Yeah. Yeah. Paid me a bike and a raggedy bike that didn't work long, but I appreciate it. It was something. It taught me business young.
Dog,
Like,
that's dope.
yeah.
I ain't never heard no story
the
like
song was a gospel song, dog. It was I still remember it. Like I remember the lyrics like
that.
it ain't nothing.
Let me get
It's
it.
called Don't Try the Devil. Remember I was 9 years old, so it's like, don't try the devil. If you do, he'll take your life away from you. Don't try the devil. So, I'm a kid. I'm hearing gospel all while I'm a kid.
Dog, that shit crazy.
Around me, it was just,
Dope.
yeah.
Yeah.
Every now and then my dad would play some Al Green or some jazz, but it was like I grew up my
So
younger
let me-
years.
Let me tell you something, man. Al Green is my granddad's first cousin.
Dope. I see it in you, boy.
He my granddad's first cousin.
Don't look so sad. I look so
Yeah. Yeah. No. So I mean, that was just a sidebar.
But life goes on.
And that it does.
And this world, I love Al Green, man.
Nah, Al
Keeps
Green,
on
dude.
turning.
Yeah, we had went to a family reunion, which was on the Green side of the family, and unfortunately, he did not attend. We was down there in Memphis, but it was cool. That was another
You know how
sidebar.
that be.
Anyway, back to the back to Rodney Poe, man.
Yeah. So it wasn't Rodney Poe until I didn't start using my name until like once I grew up, bro. Like I knew I was out the streets, and I had gave the streets up. You know, before then I was I did try to use my name. Street name was Slug.
Slug.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Slug the
yeah,
Thug.
right, exactly. You heard that before? Damn it. That's what
I
it
just
used to
made
be.
that up right
Bro,
now.
no, that's what it used to be. Slug the Thug. On it. I tell my daughter that to this day. She like, Daddy, you want no thug? I be like, yo, Daddy used to.
Hey.
She be like that. She just see the nice guy. She, Daddy,
Right,
you
right,
soft, bro.
right, yeah, yeah.
But
Thank you.
no, Slug the Thug. You know what I'm saying? I was still trying to hold on to that because people always knew me and they knew of me in a way. But I'm like, man, I'm ready to just itch up out of this game and let these folks hear what I got. Sometimes I play in the hood with a couple Prince songs and R. Kelly songs. I always would bring the girls around, but I would play sing. I wasn't giving them my real, there's something in your eyes, baby.
Okay.
It's telling me you want me, baby.
So you wasn't hitting them with that. You was hitting them with.
I wasn't. I was playing, and I knew I could do more.
Can you give me a little bit of the play though? How was you playing? Because I mean, I
I've
don't
been
know how.
singing so structured so long.
I was gonna
lately,
say I don't even know if you can play
probably,
right now.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
but
ain't no. Okay.
I used to try to.
Minimize
how
what you
niggas
doing
sing
though, like
and try to
I
sing, talk, sing.
Yeah.
There's something in your eyes, baby.
Yeah. You
telling me you won't, something like
you
that.
probably hit the little.
There's something in your eyes, baby.
Yeah, there you go.
It's telling me you want me, babe.
No,
You know
I get it.
I wasn't doing that.
I get it.
So, but eventually I'm like, man, these cats gotta feel me, man. I'm tired of the streets. And then
Thanks.
When I grew up, when I was just tired of just being in the streets, I'm like, okay, this is my way out. No more Slug. None of my friends call me Slug. Every now and then one of them slip up, but everything is Poe now. Rodney Poe or Poe. And I love that I was able to step boldly into my government name and use that with pride. That's names that cats hide from right now to this day. Grown men hide under aliases.
I definitely agree.
So for me, it was just a growing up moment and just a moment to where I was just like, I ain't affiliated and I'm my own man.
Nope, yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. It's great to see the growth in people from younger preteen, early adult age to, our mature age that we are today. To be able to look back on times and days and things like that and to look at it like, man, that I'm not that person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Respect to that. So the Rodney Poe at the young slug that was playing with the vocals, that wasn't really going hard in the paint. You were still writing songs, right?
I was writing raps.
I was
writing hooks.
Okay.
I was doing hooks for guys.
Hooks.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you started out, was more singing or more rapping your more focus?
When I started out singing remember it started in church.
Right, with the right.
But when I started, when I first.
What influenced the rapping portion for you?
Because I was in the streets. And singing just wasn't cool unless you was dressed like Prince or one of them light-skinned cats with a perm.
And see, and I guess this is what I'm trying to
No pun intended, because you light-skinned as hell, bro.
I don't got no perm.
No, I know you ain't got no perm.
I get it. It's all good, man. Us light skins always.
Yeah, y'all good. Y'all was winning for a long time, man.
Man was winning.
Y'all was winning for a long time.
That's crazy. That nigga
y'all was winning, bro.
That's
y'all
crazy
was up,
that a dark skinned nigga say we was winning for a long time, as if they're now winning over us.
Y'all know the truth.
Okay.
The blacker the berry. The blacker the better. The sweeter the juice.
Hey, call it what you want, man. No, respectfully, man. I'm gonna tell you this. We ain't never went nowhere. Always been
Y'all
front and
faded out with
center.
Al B, bro.
Al
B, my
B.
guy.
Al B, not sure.
I'll be sure we ain't gonna disrespect.
He's
the
not
man.
even respect to Al B. Sure.
Yeah,
I'm not taking
respect
away
Al
from
B,
nothing
man.
he's done, but he
Done.
can't even be. He can't even represent for us today.
It's over for y'all. Who y'all got representing for y'all?
Me,
Oh,
Dave
no, the
G.
one guy-
Information for your
Come
soul.
on, man.
Dave G with the
Come on,
IFYS
man.
podcast.
You ain't got a
representing for the
centerfold yet.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
you gotta have a
okay,
centerfold.
well, let's get
and
me
all
set
that.
up for the centerfold.
They ain't gonna book you.
Let's. We got to find out. If they don't book me, if they don't book me, I'm gonna book myself.
What's the one brother, the light skinned brother that used to wear the fake braids to the back, do all the acting?
Oh,
Shamar.
Shamar.
That was
Moore.
it for y'all, and that brung y'all back a little bit because y'all was over. Y'all had a run, and when Michael Jordan and
I
Nino
cannot
and
believe
the dark man,
you just
Idris
compared
Elba,
Shamar
Idris
Moore.
Elba, how you pronounce his name? Idris.
He not
Brown
light
skin nigga.
skinned.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all ain't in. Brown skin,
Oh,
Denzel,
my-
brown skin.
Oh my!
You got to think, bro. Ain't no light skin.
Did you just say Shamar Moore is our highlight?
That's your last feature?
What about C Breezy?
Chris Brown?
He part of the light skin too.
He ain't representing though. He ain't popping like that.
He ain't popping like that.
I mean, as far as like imagery, why he got his face tattooed. I ain't talking about him, but he ain't making light skin look good, man.
All right,
He's talented. He's the GOAT. He's a GOAT, young GOAT.
Hey, y'all leave in the comments. Where has light skin ever went?
Hey, no.
Although dark
shade,
skinned niggas are trying to make an appearance, trying to push people out there, coming through elbowing and tripping niggas and shit. It's like, bro, we all could play fair. We ain't never disrespected
y'all trying
the
to keep
crowd.
us in the back of the line and we in the front
Here
now.
go these dark skinned niggas
We in
coming
the
through,
front.
tripping niggas and elbowing niggas.
Hey.
All right.
They always called us bad, always gave us the black sheep label. We up front now, baby.
All right, well, you know what? Love, sweat, and tears.
Love, sweat, and tears, man.
Hey, let's go ahead and make that the motion.
Yeah.
So, that was good. That was good, though. I'm going to have to bring that back on the question of the day. Where the fuck have we ever went? Moving forward. So, Rodney Poe, you didn't, from Slug the Thug to Rodney Poe.
Great transition.
Rodney Poe is an independent artist, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Starting out, doing your thing. This got to be what year?
I've been doing my thing.
When you went from Slug the Thug to Rodney Poe.
Well, no, because okay. If I must be honest. So before Rodney Poe and in between Rodney Poe and Slug the Thug, it was Sluggo. That was a singing name I was gonna use. I was using that for a small time. Mm-hmm. It still felt too street to me. I know Tank was using Tank, and I tried to.
It's crazy how Tank don't sound so thugged out after you know Tank.
Yeah.
But I get you.
Yeah. So, and I try to get away from the names like that because people already see me. They be like, "Man, you don't look like you sing, man. You look like you a street nigga or something like that." Still, and I be like, I try to get away from that. Mm-hmm. So that's why with humility, I use my name.
Okay.
And I walk through many doors with that.
Oh,
I don't know if I could have used a Tank.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Especially with my background, and then just sometimes that leadership vibe intimidates people, and so sometimes they dress it wrong.
No, I get it. I get it.
So,
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Without trying to say, it's like
100%.
You know, people
100%.
label it another way when you have vision, but this is your vision. You have vision.
No, 100%. I get you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, let's take the career from like I said, Slug the Thug, the transition, moving into Rodney Poe. You doing your thing. You enjoy music. You started out from the gospel. You've written songs. How do you come in connection to even be a portion of a Blackstreet lane?
Working, you know.
I, I don't see no better way to say it.
Yeah, without going through all the channels, just working, man. Working and being forgiving,
Okay.
forgiving myself and forgiving someone else, and wanted to express to that person how much I still admired them, and um, you know, just a forgiving conversation, and it went from that to
Hmm.
an introduction.
I kind of want to get a little deeper into that.
Yeah.
What
Well,
is who is it? Do you care to talk about who this person is?
I mean, me and if some people know the story, some people don't, but um, me and my cousin Tony Neal, DJ Tony Neal, would always have our back and forths as it pertained to my career. Nothing outside of that. He's my family. But you know, Tony's he's the OG, and I'm coming off the streets, just knowing how to sing, and I'm seeing him having some shine and moments where he's introducing artists and giving them opportunities, and he wasn't doing that for me. And so for me, coming from the streets and then the risks that I was taking, now I take responsibility for the things that I was doing, but at the same time, we knew the talent and the gift that I had.
Right.
He knew, I knew. Sometimes we would sit back and he'd be, "Cuz you got to do it this way," and just telling the person something is easy, but helping a person do something is kind of what I needed at that moment. Now, was I able to articulate that to him and say, "Man, I need you to help me and show me how to do this"? No, but so we would clash on our ideas, and sometimes not speak for a while,
Right.
and it just kind of grew to the point. It motivated me to keep it real, because to me it felt like he was saying, "You can't do this without me. So I'm cutting you off. You can't do this without me." And for me, it was like, "I'm finna show you." And so from there, just to be totally honest, our separation is where I had my most momentum.
Okay.
Yeah, because I grind hard and I was making those connections. That's when I got my records, multiple records in rotation on radio. And it wasn't through him. So I felt good about that. I felt like I accomplished something. Not that I needed to do it on my own, but based on our last conversation, I felt like he felt like I had to rely on him to make it happen.
Oh. Okay.
And so in my mind, I had to show him, like, this gift belongs to God. All I have to do is be obedient and work,
Man, respect.
and then everything gonna fall into place. And so that's kind of how it happened. He seen what I was doing. I saw what he was doing. I'm at peace and happy with myself. At the time I was living in Atlanta, and you know how you just scroll. I'm scrolling, I'm seeing him, and for the longest, I ain't been liking on his stuff. I'm just scrolling. We ain't unfollow each other or block. I'm just scrolling. Then one day, I'm just like, this is some petty shit. It's about 3 years, 4 years now. It's petty.
Right.
We really ain't got no issues. Let me call cuz instead of liking or saying something on a comment. I called him, and when I called him, I was just like, "Man, I see what you're doing, man. Listen, man, I listened to the words of wisdom you gave, and I receive it differently now as I'm older now. I just want to tell you I appreciate you, man, and I see what you're doing." And I didn't want any favors. I was not calling because, really, to be frankly honest, I didn't think he can do a favor. Like, you know what I'm
what
saying?
you already had going on.
Yeah, other than what I already had
emotion.
going on. I just thought
Yeah.
that we can complement each other, like,
Gotcha.
and respectfully. And he's a big deal, but I was just feeling like I'm on my way. So I wasn't calling for a favor. I was just calling, like, tell my big cuz, like, man, I love you. I see what you're doing. You're making other moves happening. Kudos, respect. He's like, you know, we conversated for a minute. Like I say, no favors, no requests. Did it like a family call. Got off the phone, sat down, got to eating my, you know, whatever I was eating. And he called me probably about 20 minutes later. And he's like, cuz, sing something. You know, and I sung something on the phone. And then I heard Teddy on the other end of the phone. Didn't know it was Teddy. Yeah. And then so Teddy was on the other end of the phone.
Damn, you just fucked me up with that.
Yeah, bro. So that's how that happened.
Shout out to Tony Neal, man.
Yep, DJ.
Shout out to
DJ
Tony
Neal.
motherfucking Neal,
Yeah.
man. Hey, I hope when we post this that people stick around for that entire portion of that story.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
the
amazing,
tale of the
bro.
story is being
Don't
humble.
count nobody out, man.
No, that too, but when you do things for the right reason,
For the right reason.
you know.
I ain't gonna call you just to be calling you, telling you, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait until I got solutions.
Yeah.
When I got a solution, I'm gonna put you in a place to be resolved. Once you resolve, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tony Neal,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Shout out
Neal.
to Teddy Riley
Yeah.
for being a part of that. And shout out to Rodney motherfucking Poe,
Yes, sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Definitely. Hey, I'm in awe right now, yo, because to me, I'm imagining the energy and like take me to that moment. Like,
So,
where?
I mean,
how did you feel when you're talking to Teddy Riley for the first time?
Winded, lightheaded, kind of unreal, surreal, because you know back in the days, I didn't tell you, like when I started singing, I put a group back together. I skipped this part, R&B group.
Okay.
And the name of this group was called Special Requests, and we was dope.
And this
as
was
hell.
this was before.
This was before I did my solo career as an R&B artist. Yeah. So what
Oh
happened?
yeah,
was,
we missed all that.
Yeah,
okay.
we missed that.
Okay.
So when I left the group for my, when I grew out of the group with my brother and sister, I rapped for a minute,
Okay.
and then when I was tired of rapping, I grooved into R&B with 3 other guys, and we were a
Okay.
group called Special Requests,
Special request.
and we were singing Blackstreet songs.
Oh,
You feel
okay.
me?
Okay.
So it was
Okay,
a
I'm seeing the
surreal moment,
connection now.
right, for me to. Now we would kill these songs, bro. I'm talking about sound like the record. We would kill it. So
Was
to
you the
have-
lead singer then?
yeah, I was, but I tell you, we all were leads.
Okay.
This was a dangerous group right here. This is a dangerous squad. I ain't gonna lie.
You still
I
talk to
handpicked
them?
them. Yes, these are my brothers.
Respect.
They're all individually doing what they do. Shout out to Tim. Shout out to Tim Campbell. Sings with Public Announcement right now. He toured for a long time with Bobby Brown. So shout out to Tim Campbell. Shout out to Mario Brown, successful gospel artist. B.J. Hortman, one of the dopest male vocalists out of the city, my little brother. And listen, all of us had something sharp and hot on us, man, when we hit that stage.
That's dope, dog.
And we were dangerous. And I handpicked everybody, man. So they were all individually singing in different gospel sector groups or whatever. And when I was ready, I met up with my homegirl, Sherelle. Shout out to Sherelle.
Shout out to Sherelle.
And then we started, lining up who could be a good fit for the group. And I went after him. We went after him collectively together. And so I was singing Blackstreet songs with the group, killing it. Any talent show we stepped out, we killed it. Nobody could come behind us. Just facts, bro. I'm not even being grandiose or toot my own horn, but we were dangerous. I went to prison.
God damn.
I went to prison. We had a record deal. I wrote a song called Sure Thing. It was trending. Atlanta got a hold to it.
What year is this?
It's 96, 97. I went to prison in 97, so 96.
What you go to prison for?
Shit, I went to prison for what I was on parole. I was on paper at 18 years old for a robbery,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then they gave me 8 years paper, 10 years stay sentence, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after doing like 3 years on paper at 21, 21, I got revoked for a charge of delivery to an undercover that I beat
But
in jury
because,
trial.
but because
But
you had
because
the
of the
contact,
preponderance of evidence and how
Mhm.
probation and parole does it, we don't care.
you had it.
They
You
they
still
wanted me.
violated your
So
probation.
at this time, I got record
Parole.
labels contacted my PO. Please let Mr. Poe out. We assure you he's not in the way. We got a record deal for him. Da da da. The group waiting on me. It's like everything is kind of
And this
leaning
is the special
towards me.
request group.
This is a special request.
Okay.
So what ended up happening? They gave me 10 years, bro. The 10-year stay sentence I had, they revoked me for one allegation, delivery to an undercover, that I took to jury trial and was acquitted. I beat the charge. And after beating the charge, they said, I don't care. Send me to prison for 10 years. Well, gave me a 10-year sentence. And all while I'm in prison, man, I'm just thinking my group is out here. They're finding another member now. Rico done got a hold to him. Rico Love. He's renamed the group. They're putting somebody else in it. Named the group Rain.
Shout out to Rico Love, man. I don't know what type of relationship you got with Rico, but shout out to Rico.
Hey, put the group together, started calling it Rain, and did his thing with it, right? I knew Rico young, so before he was, I knew Rico when he was trying to come around me with ideas when he was young. I think he was even trying to get in the group. I just didn't think Rico was a good vocalist at the time.
Okay.
And he turned out to be a better rapper. So shout out to Rico.
Shout out to Rico.
But we put special requests together. That was my baby. It was a guaranteed hit, bro. Nobody was coming behind us. And like I said, I went to prison. So when I went to prison, I would get all these calls. Man, they betraying you, bro. They niggas ain't right. It just got the feeling like a street relationship.
So like somebody like their group members are betraying you?
Yeah, because it was based off a song that I written called Short Thing that was getting the attention. So they wanted me to relinquish the songs over so that they can perform them with somebody else.
Okay.
And they went and got another guy. Shout out to my guy Ricky P. Rest in peace. He just passed away. But Pat,
bro.
most people know him by Pat. But yeah, he was a dope vocalist. He was my guy, but not for special requests. In my mind. But so I heard some small things that they was doing while I was in prison. But all while I was in prison, I was like, okay, when I get out, I'm doing solo. And ever since then, it's been solo. And I came out with Avengers. That's why I came out with the album Gemini.
Okay.
I came out with an album called Love Games. I didn't release that on all the platforms, but that was a bad album.
Okay.
And then after that, I did Gemini. And then I started doing a bunch of singles. No features. If you notice any of my work, there's no features.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm behind the 8 ball and I have to let them know who Rodney Poe is. Features for me kind of overshadow. It's like help for me.
Okay.
And I kind of, help is cool, but I wanted to be established. So, but I have a great.
I definitely respect that.
Yeah.
I definitely get where you're going with that.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So when I sung with Ted, and I'm getting up there doing these Blackstreet songs, it's taking me back to Special Requests.
Okay.
When we would get up there, and we would make sure the harmonies was right, and make sure everybody's tuned in right and all that right. I applied that same practice, that same energy to the group. And when I got up there, it was the Blackstreet sound.
So was Blackstreet looking for another artist at the time?
Yeah, Blackstreet.
How did that even come a part of Opportunity?
At that time, so let's start it off here. Blackstreet has changed and unfolded multiple times as a group, as members, as it pertains to members. Teddy, Riley, Chauncey, Hannibal is the two key members.
Teddy Riley, Chauncey Hannibal.
Yep, are the two key members.
Two key members of Blackstreet.
And original, I'll say it that way.
Original members.
And I'll say key too because they both shared a percentage of the trademark name, of the trademark. Teddy being the majority. So their relationship, I don't know the ups and downs. I don't know what they're going through. I'm just coming in, guy from the streets in Milwaukee, getting an opportunity, a layup through Tone, and I know when I come, I got to deliver. First, he didn't know if he wanted to put me in Guy or Blackstreet. He was kind of pondering on it because he was going through things with both groups at the time. So what ended up happening, Dave was still with Blackstreet. He had came back to Blackstreet.
Okay.
So it was Dave, Teddy Riley, Jay Styles, and then myself.
Okay.
To me, that felt solidified. And then Chauncey somehow got a hold to the trademark while Ted let it lapse, and he registered it, which gave him ownership to the name. So now, anything under Blackstreet, he has the legal authority to cease and desist with his legal team. And that's kind of what was happening. That's why we went to Blackstreet BS2.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So Blackstreet the Second Coming. So
Second Coming?
Yeah. And we performed
Blackstreet the Second Coming.
Yeah, Blackstreet BS2. So we performed, and it felt valid with Ted, Dave on the stage, as Blackstreet or even Blackstreet BS2. I just wanted to let's get some records recorded. Let's get some new records. It's been since the 90s or late 2000s, early 2000s.
So let me ask you this: when you came into the group, did y'all come in with new material, or were you still covering the older songs that Blackstreet already had?
I want to say both.
Okay.
New material was never released, but anytime we performed, it was always old Blackstreet songs.
Old Blackstreet songs.
Yeah.
Okay, but you did record new material that wasn't released.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. What's your reason on why you think it wasn't released?
I don't know. I wish I knew.
Okay.
I prayed for it to be released.
Do you have I just say we gonna try to ask to hear any of it or whatever. Do you have your hands on any of it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Okay.
I would never do anything with it, but yeah, I got some of that stuff.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So you said you toured with Blackstreet for how long?
Since 2014.
2014 till
2026.
Oh, so you still on tour with them now?
No, not as of recently. I just I separated right when I made the decision to do my solo album.
Okay.
So it's been some months.
Okay. So in 2026, you have Love, Sweat, and Tears, the solo album by Rodney Poe.
Right.
Banger, I will say.
Thank you, man.
I personally will say it's a banger. Download it on
Yes.
all streaming platforms right now.
Yes, yeah.
Tap in.
Please do.
Album of the year. You started with the group. You went solo. You had an issue. Things held up from the group you was trying to do. You got out. You went solo.
Yeah.
You got with a group.
So I
Now
started
you're going
with
solo.
a group, went solo, put a group together, got out, went solo because the business, the bad business, this situation with me getting locked up.
Right.
Went solo, got with Blackstreet, and now I'm solo.
So in your opinion, through your career of being an artist, your experience in being in a group, now currently in your big age of where we are today, what would you prefer? How do you feel the difference in a group or the solo? What is the motivation?
Um, I've always been creative. Sometimes my creativity that I feel must be heard
Mm-hmm.
can get in the way, or other people can get in the way
Okay.
of my creativity. Um, I have a certain sound, a certain image,
Mm-hmm.
a certain energy that I promote.
Okay.
A lot of times when you associate yourself to multiple people, you have to carry that energy.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever lifestyle they're carrying or whatever they're dealing with, right?
Right.
Sometimes you have to be the burden bearer of carrying that burden with that person or
Okay.
for that person. And for me, um, I tell people you have to be a good student to be a good leader. And I came in with the group as a student,
Okay.
but I had already knew how to lead. You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
So my ear.
So you said you wait. Let me just make sure because I said I do.
Mhm,
You said you came in as a student,
mhm.
but you already knew how to lead.
Yes.
Just to cover that real quick, how do you learn how to lead as a student? What's your process?
You can't lead without being a student. They
Right.
go hand in hand.
So when did you learn? I guess what I should have said was when did you learn how to lead as a student?
As a young man, I was a student ever since my father was. I was a young man in the house and watching my
Okay.
father put his suit on, the way he put his cologne on, and how he walked, and
Mm-hmm.
how he demands structure in his
Dope.
home, and so that taught me leadership then. And I got in the streets kind of young at 14. I was in the streets. I never really moved back home from that time. So
Mhm.
I had to be able to lead with the structure that I had,
That
but
you
still
know.
being a man
Respect.
and still so. And what I mean, but taking it even farther than that, putting events together, recording, knowing the importance of relationship, knowing the importance of performing and giving a good performance. These are things that I'm able to put together without waiting for somebody to put them together for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I know how to lead in that respects of that note is off.
Yeah.
This note need to be there.
Yeah.
I have an ear, a
How is
gift.
that? How is that ear and that gift when it comes to critiquing people in the studio in real time? Are you that hey that ain't it type of guy, or are you that maybe we should try that one more time because I think that maybe you should try. You know what I'm saying? Are you the
You talking about am I sharp or am I?
are you sharp or are you like
I
how
don't
about we
even.
try again?
Bro, I don't even be in the studio with other artists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't even be in the studio with other artists. I'm in the studio by myself. I do all my vocals. I never have anybody come in and hit the highs or the lows. So,
Okay.
and I'm
Okay.
never, not that I wouldn't, but I never have really vocal arranged or structured a song. I have, but not many enough to really speak on it. But to answer to the question that I'm sharp because it's almost like, especially when you know what a person can deliver, you know their potential,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just missing the mark. Sometimes that shock value, that shock and awe kind of gets them there. The passiveness, in my opinion, kind of gives them room to kind of be lackadaisical
Nope, I
with
definitely
it.
agree.
And so I'm a little sharp with it. Like, come on, baby, we
gotta make this
especially if
happen.
we on time and we paying for this.
Yeah.
So
Maximize the time.
yeah, but I'm not unbearable or anything like that. But
Okay.
yeah, I since I've been young, I've been the key holder
Mhm.
of the groups.
Mm-hmm.
9, 10, 11 years old with my brother and sister. You off. The sound is off.
Mm-hmm.
We got to blend it. We got to figure this out. And yeah, so
No, that's what's happening,
with
man.
a group, that's a lot more weight. And sometimes you have to step up under, with Ted being so iconic,
Right.
there's only so much room,
that you're gonna be able to even vocalize.
to be
I
heard
agree
on
with
your
that.
creativity.
Absolutely.
So for that, because the originals aren't there anymore, none of them. For
Somebody
me,
else got to step in
for
and
m-
be the one to challenge Ted sometimes.
well, I make my opinion heard, but sometimes, even when your opinion is heard and when it's received wrong, right? Because let me just be frank. I was supposed to do the Guy 2.0 thing with them now that they're doing. They're doing
Okay.
Guy 2.0. I gave an ear to it. I gave interest to it. I listened in to see what components, applied to me, what would fit for me in my life. How did I first like being called another group again? Because I just did Blackstreet 2.
Right.
So to
Now you
say
want to jump in, Guy.
2,
Right.
and Aaron's not there, Damon's not there. For me, of course, Ted is there. He's big as shit. But to me, I just didn't feel that was where Rodney Poe belonged.
No, I can respect that.
And
You got to follow your heart, bro.
Yeah.
This is what you grinding in.
yeah, and so just listening to some of the music that was being released, and just quite frankly, man, just looking to the left or right of me and not seeing Dave or not seeing Aaron on the stage for me, kind of made it distasteful in a way.
Nope, I definitely get that.
It would have kind of shelved me longer. I didn't see the really now. What I did see was, okay, will I be able to make some money on tour? Yes. Singing old Blackstreet songs, and not to call them old like being disrespectful, but singing songs that are hits, still hits today, but nothing new and nothing with Rodney Poe stamp on it. That would have shelved me even longer, and I didn't want to get caught up in that wave.
No, I definitely get it, bro.
Yeah, I wanted to take the risk and bet on me, man, and so that's what I did.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, that EP you got going on right now, it's an EP, right?
LP, it's
LP.
an album.
Oh, it's a full
It's
album.
a full album.
It's 12 songs.
Yeah, 12
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You know what? That motherfucker good.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it because you here with me right now, from last time when we had linked up to now when I've been bumping that shit.
Man,
The Adore,
Yeah.
the Step With Me,
Yes.
and of course Love, Sweat and Tears. Like Love, Sweat and Tears is
Yeah.
that's a great song.
Yes.
But the Adore and the
Thank you.
Step With Me, definitely some good vibe songs. Like A Day Like Today. I ain't gonna say the date, but you know what I'm saying. The sun was out.
Yeah,
You was
beautiful
able
day.
to let the windows down.
Yeah.
That was one of them songs.
Mhm.
Step with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Facts. I can't sing.
I was finna say.
Disclaimer,
Man.
you
I was
know,
finna
yeah.
say something, but
I ain't gonna slander your song.
let
man.
life have fun, man.
That's what light skinned niggas do. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah.
We good at everything.
So no. So you just released the album.
Yeah.
Let's get to the get to pushing everything. So you just released the album on what was the exact day?
I released the album on Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
The
Day.
name of the album is called Love,
The love,
Sweat and Tears.
the name of the album is Love, Sweat and Tears.
Yeah.
You are everywhere with it. It's
Yes.
on all streaming
all
platforms. Make
You
sure
gotta
y'all
type
go
my
follow
name in.
Rodney Poe.
Yeah, type my name right.
RODNEY
P.
POE.
Yeah.
But it's a space or
Yeah, space.
underscore?
It's not. It's Rodney then Poe.
Okay, so
So, no,
space. Yeah, it's a space. You know, people be using underscores, exclamation points, all types of crap, dots. So we're just gonna make sure we get it right the first time.
Yeah.
And we're gonna post it on the screen.
Yeah.
So you make sure you go follow Rodney Poe. He just had the album release party here. Then he had one in the A.
Yeah.
Now he's finna go to is that
Arizona.
Phoenix?
Yep, Phoenix, Arizona.
And then you going to
Texas.
Texas.
Yep.
Yeah,
Then we're
I
going
know,
to St.
I know.
Louis.
I got my yeah.
We are breaking ground, and this is what I want to encourage any other artists. Like right now, the reach that we have to be able to be in total control of how your situation lands. Um, the opportunity to break ground in each city is huge. And I say take advantage of every opportunity that you have to promote yourself and to break ground in new markets. Um, Sometimes we get caught up in just getting that hometown love, and the hometown love is cool, but you got to be bold enough to put it together and go into another market, go into another arena, try it out with other um, what I'll say coworkers or comrades in the music business, and just feel it out there. Just
Just test the waters,
yeah,
man.
test the waters.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You doing what you do. So it's like you gotta find a different lane. Sometimes, you going into a lane that you comfortable with. Sometimes you gotta step into a lane you ain't comfortable with.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a dope motion, man.
yeah.
I wanna ask you a question before we get up out of here. We gonna do a couple promotions and a couple more promotions, I'll say. But I got 3 questions I want to ask. So you've been performing, you promoting, you seen here, you seen there, you gravitating a lot of footage. What does a Rodney Poe show look like?
It's 2 versions. If it's coming with a track, you're gonna catch me with raw vocals, with the leads out.
Okay.
So it's not me singing over a track. You'll catch me a lot of times stopping the music completely so that I can vibe with you and you can hear me. I'm definitely coming out into that audience so that, getting that energy from the audience. A crooner, somebody who cares about the start and finish of notes, somebody who, takes this very seriously, man. Somebody who's going to get up there and remember the lyrics to, 7, 8 different songs and run them back to back.
And run them
Somebody
back
that's
to back.
dedicated. So, a grown and sexy environment, a no nonsense environment when I do my events or when I perform. So, but yes, and I'm always leading with love. So it's so much hate promoted. I can do every
Man.
every song for the rest of my career can be about love, and it still won't be enough.
Dope. You know what? You have a lot of soul and give back. I'll say like when I listen to your music, I hear care and genuosity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To me, it seems like you are singing literally from the heart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to say if you singing specifically to someone
No.
or your
No.
music is based on something, but it just sounds like genuine emotion, genuine energy.
Yeah.
From that, how do you keep that with all the goofy negativity, crazy work going on? Like even I'm sure when you was rocking with Teddy Riley and you know what I'm saying, Blackstreet, and you touring and y'all doing a lot of these old songs, not older, no, I don't want to say it like that, but older songs, and just what I'm saying, creating them vibes. I'm sure y'all was around weird situations.
Can we turn that fan this way? I'm listening.
Oh yeah.
What's the question?
How do you stay so humble and impactful with your music on a positivity level with so much negativity that we experience every day. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure, like, you go through things. Why don't you sing about things that's in that way? How do you stay always positive? And
I believe simple, and it's one of my practices in life. Be the change that you want to see. So if I want things to change, I have to promote it that way. My children, well, some of my children knew I got 5 kids, but definitely my grandchildren never knew I went to prison. And when he found this out, not by way of me, but he found it out, and it affected him a different way. He hurt him. But I never promote any of that in a way, because you got to be careful on the way you engage and tell a person about your life.
right,
Not to be grandiose about it, not to be promoting it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? And so
right.
I stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? I know the dangers that come with me getting fully involved and enraged in something. So I just feel like me singing and leading with love keeps me clear, keeps me clean, gives me more options to be in more rooms, to entertain to more people. And me thinking about my life, yeah, maybe that should be in a book or something. But a song is something that repeats. A song is something
People
that
can relate to
hypnotizes.
it.
Well,
Yeah.
a song is like hypnosis. It's like it puts you in. It's a chant,
Right.
and that's why the hook is very important on what you say, because you're chanting something, and that connects to the spiritual world, and you embody that in a way.
Yeah.
That's why those Tupac songs, and no shade to Tupac, but we would listen to those songs, the spirit that we wanted, before we go whatever dumb stuff we would do.
Right.
Because you wouldn't listen to Kurt Franklin on the way to do that, right?
So it's like as a rider.
So it's like I'm cautious of the message that I put out, because I know the dark spots and areas that I almost didn't make it out of, and I would hate to see somebody go through that on the account of something I said
Right.
or didn't say. Yeah, so that's why
No.
it's simple to keep it with love for me.
No, shout out to that. I'm gonna give the love to that because, man, them was bars. That was a great explanation on how to
I used to
stay
rap, man.
positive. No, I definitely.
Especially when
did
you've done
that.
so much negative, man. It's like you got to get 93 right now. You can't put 87 in, dog. You got to get good premium right now. I don't care how low your money is. Put the premium in and go home. You might can't make that trip. It may not,
Right.
that extra trip you trying to man.
Yeah.
Good gas. I tell my kids, there's 2 ways to lead. You can lead wrong or lead right. And I used to lead
Man,
wrong,
say that again.
and now I choose to lead right.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? So
Respect.
that's why it's no shade for me when people see me and be like, Slug, you sing it? Yes, bro. Man, I love that, man. And it gives
So
them
they
another
still
option.
calling you Slug though.
No, what you mean? What
Certain
I
people,
mean
I
is
mean.
in the early stages,
Yeah. Okay, I get you.
the
I
early
get you.
stages,
I get you. Yeah.
you know, it
Yeah,
wasn't
they
nothing
wanted
for
to-
me to be ashamed of.
Right,
It was like, yeah,
right.
I'm singing. I'm
Right.
singing to save my life now.
Right.
To change this.
Now you singing this and changing.
Because I see this shit ain't even real out here. You know what I'm saying? This is all a wash. And I done grew up. Then I became a man, so I got to let the world hear Rodney Poe, and that's what I did.
And that's what you're doing.
That's what I'm doing.
That's what you're doing.
And I ain't done.
So with that being said, man, you know, we could talk all night, man. Me and bro done had a couple of experiences the last couple of weeks that, yeah, respectfully, man, it's a lot of good collaborations and networking going on.
Yeah.
I personally appreciate the time that you take out to come on the platform, man.
Told you I was coming.
And
Bro, you showed me
your
love.
grind, yeah, absolutely. I'm just thinking like, I think back to like some of the Jay Billas and the Shadows and the comedian Tez and the Dre Loves and the Melvin James of the 414 Spotlight. Like I had a lot of dope people come on the platform. It's dope to see and continue to support, network, and rock with people that's in the city, man, that's doing dope shit, that's staples, that I can double back down and tell, reminisce with the homies and be like, you know what I'm saying, bring up old footage or old, like this ain't your first time on the platform. You know, we was down at Garfield days.
Yeah.
When you was doing your thing on the stage, I'm like, shit, let me,
pull it up on me.
you know what I'm saying? Let me see what's happening with bro. You know what I'm saying? I remember when the first time I met you, I fixed your computer. It wasn't even on no music shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On some random shit through a connection. So it's just, life is good, man, to see people doing dope shit, and that's what Information for Your Soul is. It's one of them platforms where we network, support, and promote people that's doing dope things for them.
Right.
So here we are, another person to highlight, support, and put out there. Make sure y'all go on all streaming platforms. Love, Sweat, and Tears, Rodney Poe.
R&B Album of the Year.
R&B Album of the Year.
Remix Angel coming with Dave Hollister. Shout out to my brother Dave Hollister. Remix to Step With Me is with my brother Cupid Shuffle. Shout out to my brother Cupid. And we gonna turn it up. If you're doing any content, do some content. Tag me in it. We gotta keep this thing going.
Say less. So with that being said, Rodney Poe, Dave G, Information for Your Soul, IFYS Podcast. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Don't go without hitting that subscribe button. Leave a comment. Good, bad, don't really matter. Like a video. Check out some other footage that's on this on the channel as well. Share. Fuck with your boy, Rodney Poe. Love, Sweat, and Tears.
Shout, streaming Album of the Year. Put another album next to it. I guarantee you, we'll be in the lead. Let's go Milltown. Let's go Midwest. Let's go good R&B. Let's go crooners. Let's go soul singers. Yeah. Son of Sam Cooke round this.
You tuned in now. Information for your soul.